Hey, Larry D here. Time to make some breakfast. And got my squeeze butter today. And what I'm going to be making today, other than my famous Spam and eggs, is Bannock Bread. I make this mix at home. I got a food processor finally, which makes it incorporating all the ingredients really easy, and I'll put the recipe in the description below. And what I do is I pack it for a single serving in a plastic bag like this, and then I can just add water to it. This is like a little over a cup of mix, and it takes about a half a cup of water. You got to be really careful though, because you can make it too wet. I'm gonna get this going, and let me zoom in here just a bit so we can see what's going on. Okay, so I always carry a couple water bottles, one metal one. That way, if I have to heat water or anything in a fire, I have something to do that with. And then this one has gradations on it. What you do is pour about 1/2 cup. Let me see, it's 32. You gotta be careful with this stuff, because I've made it before. It's like pancake batter. Okay. Then seal it up and knead the package. Works just great. You get it all blended together, and you don't get your hands dirty, which is what I really like. Just be careful you don't squeeze the bag so hard you burst it. Only took a minute, you know. Now you want to let it sit for a couple minutes. And these bags leak on the edges. Okay, but you want to let it sit for just a couple minutes, and that way it will firm up a little bit and turn more into a dough. So, hey, I'll be back. About 5 minutes. Okay, while that was sitting, what I did was I put some oil in here and let it warm up on the fire. And now it's time to make like toothpaste. Just squeeze this dude out into the pan. I really don't like getting this stuff on me. I don't like being gooey and stuff, you know. Can you believe it? I'm up here and my phone's still going off. Okay, so you squeeze this on out. And if I were a savage, I'd get it all over me, but everybody who knows me would say they're surprised I'm not being a savage. Here we go. Got that in here. Set that to the side. Put a little oil on your spatula so you can kind of flatten it down. I've had the fire going for a while, so I got coals on one side and flame on the other. So, and this goes onto the fire. Okay, so it's sitting there and it is cooking. And you can kind of see I got it over the flames right now. It's a little too hot, but I wanted to get it started. And it's sliding around good. So then I just cover it up with a pan and slide it off to the side where the coals are. Let it bake for a little while. It's gonna take 10 or 15 minutes to cook. And when I'm done, I have fresh bread, and if I'm not a pig, I'll have some left over for lunch. Okay, time to check the progress. Flop that off there. Should have my gloves with me, I don't. Let's see how this dude's looking. Oh yeah. A little brown there, that's okay. Put that on there. And we will let it finish cooking. Okay, time to check the progress. What I've been doing this whole time is shoving coals underneath it to keep it baking slow. And just put a couple little sticks in over here when I need more heat. Okay, let's take a look, see how this dude's doing. It should be about done. There you go, Bannock bread. There are a lot of recipes for Bannock bread, and depending on where you look, some are sweet, some are kneaded, some are like mine, more like a quick bread, but just find one that you like. This one, I've been using it for years. My wife was doing a cooking on a campfire program at a park, and they were using a mix that wasn't as sweet as this. This has a little sugar in it, and we like it. And they made calzones, where they put the stuff in it and folded them over, sealed them, cooked them on the fire. Unbelievably good. So, okay, hey, Larry D out. I'm gonna get on with the rest of my breakfast, and thanks for checking in. I'll put that recipe below, and Bannock bread, man. Can't beat it. Hot bread. So, you go out, have some fun in the outdoors, and be safe.